Welcome in, YouTube, to another episode of Outer Worlds 2. I hope everyone's having a great day. Welcome in, welcome back. Go ahead, hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, hit that sub button. It really does help us out here on the YouTubes. Alright, so we're actually going to go do the next main quest thing. There's only like 3 main quests left, 2 or 3, which is sad. I did get the rookie reward. There's a, if you go into the room with the, I'll show you what I did. Obviously, there's a ton of videos out there. This is how I figured it out. So you come in to the area with the workshop, right? And there's this area that you need to have lockpick 11, but if you come back here and you disable the power, it opens. And this is a gun that actually levels with you, so that's pretty good. And I think we're good. All right, let's get out of here, right? Oh, hi, bud. We have 4. You know what? I'm going with the scrap.
Recommended by 10 out of 10 medical professionals. Use only
What's up, little buddy? I don't know if like you get like a buff from them or something. Let's go. So let's go ahead and do a hard save. Let's go ahead and delete a couple of these. We might do another. I mean, we're gonna do another playthrough at some point. So when the new content, if there is expansions, comes out, we will probably let's go ahead and get rid of. Okay, so those are the people we're gonna take. When the new expansion supposedly comes out, I think we'll start a new game plus at that point and keep going, assuming there is new game plus. I'm pretty sure there is, based on how everything comes across. You're already kind of over it. Wait, the fact that we still have the whole winter to get through, you're kind of over it. It's a problem. I hear you on that. So we have this new rookie gun. This reminds me of that one place
that
we
must be
visited.
Matriarch's Mercy. Sure think a lot of their royal family, don't they?
I also did break down a bunch of stuff. There should be an elevator. There's usually an elevator. I usually make this much more complicated than it needs to be. Save. Oh, here we go. Oh, holy cow.
Oh, damn, what was that?
That's my
They've been
question.
fighting here in I don't even know how long. We got bases down there. If one of them got hit, then that strike will be the first of many.
Okay. Let's see. Is there anything over here?
The plan can wait. Our lines will not. Good subjects arrive 15 minutes early to avoid missing their tram.
Hi.
Stay vigilant. Report any suspicious activity to your nearest station warden.
I mean, you're kind of
Station
suspicious.
must have really been something before the war made its home here. If things escalate, might never be something again.
Cool. Oh, there's the elevator. Okay. Let's just see if there's any good stuff. Oh. I mean, bits. Bits are good, especially since I've used a lot of bits. Any other goodies? Always check behind everything with Obsidian games. Let's check this side. Scrap metal, okay. I like how they put a little bit more emphasis on like crafting and stuff in this game. I do like that. Alright.
This is your 2061st.
I need to get a lockpick 5. What I need. Alright. I gotta just focus on like 3 skills and just go from there, you know what I mean? I think that is going to be the way going forward. And like I said, if we do another playthrough, we start building up the other skills. Alright, let's go this way. Oh, is that the room that's locked? Oh wait, no, you can get in here. Great. Station reports. Current schedule? Behind schedule. Yeah, you think. We're good. Boop. I'm good with computers, they say. Alright, we're good. I think? Let's get close to stuff. Nope. Doesn't seem like there's anything else in there. Take that. Show offs. Nothing in here, huh? Seems weird. Oh, there's a mag pack. That's good. Yep, nothing in here. Weird. Alright, let's see. Where are we going? Oh, the elevator. That's right. That's a lot of hours behind, dude. Better get those trains going through. Open vendor. Plasma grenades? Do I know how to make that? I wish it would tell you if you have the rest of it. I feel like I don't have any of that stuff. Pure electrolytes. Oh. The antibiotics. Okay. I broke a bunch of stuff down, so I don't think I have much in the way of selling. We could sell our... How much are we getting for this? Yeah. I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? This does not include my inhaler, right? Oh, it does. Is there a buyback? This, right? Okay. Oh, I don't know. Do we use this stuff in crafting? I don't think so, right? Do I have a lot of anything? This. Gin. I think crafting has its own section, right? This is... Maybe? Maybe not. Great. How much do these sell for? Not much, huh? Fair enough. Yeah, we're not really making much off of that. That's fine.
Folk were hunkered down here. Wonder how long they held out before. Well, best not to think about it.
Day 206. Morale? Low. Condition? Feeble. Voucher mech. Watching. Always watching. Many have left for Matriarch's mercy, seeking refuge with the Order. The fools. Can't they see the Order is no different from the Protectorate? The Order won't...
Incessant muttering to oneself
this
may
is...
disturb fellow passengers.
Great.
Further conduct violations may warrant notification of the Sentinels.
Try it, you doddering rattletrap.
You tell
Such
them.
threats compel me no longer. I now answer to no one. I've seen through the lies of both sides. In time, everyone will.
Unwarranted optimism may be a sign of a more serious imbalance. Please see a curativist before boarding.
I really need my skills to increase. Like I was just saying, I feel like I really should have just focused on like 3 instead of like spreading them around like this. I need to get lockpick to 5, and I need to get engineering up ASAP. So these, I think that and hack are going to be the 3 that I focus on. I don't know. Tell you what, that's sad that I can't unlock that door.
We got an appointment to keep at Matriarch's Mercy. Let's just hope we don't get shelled too.
Alright, let's save and let's just go. I like it. There should be like some side quests and stuff around here, I think. Is that something over there? Sure looks it. I'm trying to keep an eye out for dead bodies. I'm probably doing a bad job of that. What's over here? Is this anything? Huh. Your internet died for a bit? I'm sorry, Rooster. Did it come? I'm assuming it came back, hopefully? Hi, Scrapper.
Ready to waste it on your command.
Oh my good lord. So every time you see the confetti, that means the gun is leveled up. I should see it quite a bit early. Because it was a level 1 gun. Oh, we leveled up. Level hype? Alright, so, again, skills. I need to get my lockpick to... I need to get lockpick to 5. Right? That was for something. And then engineering. It's going to take a while to get that up. But that's alright. Alright, now we have 21 available. Pickpocket. Not really going to use it, but I think that it's something that could unlock some more potential conversations. And plus it would have helped with that other person, Savannah, back in the other place, so. I wish they respawn. I really do. Even if they didn't like drop loot again, it would just be nice to have them respawn so that way you can keep killing them. Just saying. The game does put a lot more emphasis. This game puts a lot more emphasis on actual combat than the previous game. Previous game, I mean, there was a little bit of combat, especially with the Marauders. Hi. Seems like a camp. Okay, there's a lot of death here. A lot of death, chat. Alright, let's continue looking around, see if there's any other... ooh. We looted that. Anything behind here? There's actually a couple things you can get that actually level with you. Oh. card. I don't think I'm going to get all 100 cards. I really don't. I'm trying to explore and everything, but I don't think it's going to happen. All right. Anything in here in the middle? Stuck in the middle with you. Doesn't seem like it. All right. Where the scrap metal was. This is where all the dead bodies were. Let's just keep. Let's go ahead and do another save, just in case I am screwing up like a timeline or some such. Usually that doesn't happen. You hear like jingle jingle. Is it this stuff? Is it the trees? Is it a plant? Oh, I think it is. There's something up there. Train, chat. Ooh. Lots of dead people. Alright, we're going this way. Great. I'm surprised Niles didn't yell at me for the whole Westport incident. Alright. Yeah, let's keep heading towards our objective. Let's take a look at the map too. Oh wow, we got a big structure over here. I'm gonna guess this is the end of this level. But we have this. Oh my god, look at all of that. We have a ton to explore here. It's awesome. These are all the bodies we just killed. So at least again on this difficulty, it does not seem like they respawn, which is unfortunate. Let's see what this building is, and then we'll head over there. Oh, people are here. Okay, by people I mean spooters. Oh, what the fork? Don't. Oh my god, I'm dying. I don't have Valerie. I don't feel like I'm hitting it. There we go. Oh, you gotta hit. Okay, you gotta hit the exposed part. Okay, that makes sense.
Come at me.
Graph's back in business.
Great. There's definitely more.
Yeah.
We should. There we go. Great. Hello?
Look alive, Commander.
Great. Go ahead and loot all these spooters and then the buildings. Let's start with the buildings, actually, since we're right here. Anything? There's something. Strange new world, chat. See, like, these... Doesn't look like the outfits actually increase, like, your skills, like they did in part 1, which not a big fan of. I liked being able to put like a hat on and have like extra engineering or speech or, you know, some ability. And then also having like the Vicar in part 1 gave you like more hacking. Perverity gave you more engineer. What is this? Oh, it's just a light. Okay. I kind of like that. It kind of gives you like more strategery a little bit, in my opinion. Like, who do I want to bring? Like, I'm using this person for like giving me more of this skill. Can I sacrifice them to bring somebody else that maybe it might give me more interesting conversations? I don't know. You okay? So all the bodies I think have been looted. No, not that's not true. I think there's a couple over there that have not been looted. Like, see, this says engineering clothing, so you would think like it would help with your engineering. It doesn't appear that way. Everything I've sorry, everything I've picked up is like gun capacity or evasion. It doesn't like there hasn't been anything to help with like anything else so far. I mean, again, technically it's I'm gonna guess this is kind of like mid-game. So like I'll show you. Like, see, this is base health, toxicity drain, and then like see these engineering hats give base health, but that's it. This does 15%. Oh, right. Critical damage. I also don't like that it equips like that. 5% and then crit damage. No, fork me. That's not what I want. That. Now, will it stay on? That would be great if it does. Premium movement armor. See, like this does evasion, damage resistance, combat sprint speed. Damage resistance. I mean, it does these like little things over here on the side, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just not looking at it right. Smoke bomb? Oh, I mean, that's cool. Let's see. Yeah, nothing else, really. No, I could do... You know what? Maybe. More health. Weak spot damage? Let's do that. Oh, I don't have my third weapon slot now. Interesting. So if I go to my companions, they give, like, these perks. Okay. Oh, while exploring, periodically calls out enemies and spots, revealing them on a mini-map. Containers have a small chance to contain a large cap. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds good. What do you give me? Eating or grants small amount of inhaler charge. That's fine. Crude biomass for crafting. Sure. But like, I don't know. I'm not like seeing anything. I might be wrong on this. Somebody else who's maybe smarter than me can see it, but all right. So did we checked everything up here, right? No, we didn't. Or did we? No, we didn't. I wonder if that's something that they'll fix. Or maybe maybe it's something in the next, like they do like a new game plus and that's something that gets unlocked. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. It's a little weird. It's a little weird that you don't get like a buff. Because you get that in Fallout for having companions. You do, right? I feel like you do. Oh, hello. They're ambushing our ambush.
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Yeah. Wait, who else are we shooting at? Somebody's here. Who are you guys shooting at? Oh, somebody over here? Anybody else? No? Okay, let's go back here and loot. Get a scoot and loot. Outer Worlds 1 shows you stats. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you're correct on that, Rooster. That's what I'm talking. Like, I feel like it should be something like that. Maybe I'm wrong. Great. Maybe it's like a perk I get later. I looked at like the perks. It didn't seem like there was anything like that, but I would definitely be trying to move towards that. There's a dead body over here. Alright, I think we got everybody. Yes. Alright, that was cool. Again, the combat feels good. This gun, obviously, you know, it's still leveling up. What level is it now? Level 6. What level am I? I'm level 10. So does it go above your level? Oh dear, if it goes above your level, does that mean you can't use it anymore? Don't I hear shooting? No, that's where we came from. Alright. Right? Yeah, that's where we came from. Alright, let's go over here. Let's go continue the main story. So, I mean, that's something I missed from part 1. Again, maybe I'm just wrong. Order refugee. Hello.
Stranger, the order bids you welcome, but also warnings.
Uh-huh. Oh, there is a flaw. If you steal too much, you do get a flaw. Or it tries to give you a flaw. You can kind of guess what kind of flaw it's going to give you if you try to steal too much. Do you guys have anything good? Not really. Alright.
I don't see anything else coming. Was it just the one?
In light of the recent attack on Auntie's choice, you may want to make haste to Matriarch's Mercy. It's just down the road here.
So it was one of our bases that got hit. Oh, I'm gonna be sick.
Ruth sent for me.
The presiding bishop sent you. Then I'd advise making for it post-haste. You'll find safety there. The rest of this area, less so.
What else is going on
The
around
Order
here?
controls everything south of this point, but the rest is beset with various dangers. Zealots, scavengers, creatures, and corporatists. Well, not certain about that last one anymore after the attack.
What kind of zealots are out here?
Cultists, mad to the last one. I believe they worship the rifts or some such. People will turn to anything to ease their discomfort during times of crisis, I suppose.
What were you saying about
They're
scavengers?
both unstable and violent. Auntie's forces call them scrappers, and uses them for just that, gathering scrap materials. Excessive abuse of stimulants has made them severely unbalanced and prone to violence. They've also been known to pose as refugees, to lure their victims into ambushes. There are several camps of them northwest of here. I'd strongly advise keeping your distance.
Yeah, I don't remember which flaws I took in part 1 because again there was an achievement for getting. I think it's the same one that's in this one. Like accept 3 flaws. So I did it. I don't remember which one. I think I took. What's up, Zig? How's it going? Welcome in, Zigaloo. I think I took one where it was like you take more plasma damage or something like that. I think I got one that was I was scared of like machines or something. I don't know. I took some crazy ones. I have to ask about the creatures.
The creatures are of the genus Verachnid. They are large enough to kill a full-grown human and exceedingly willing to do so.
Great.
All our efforts add to the equation.
Awesome. Good job. What's up, Zig? How are you? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. I hope you're having an amazing day. Love it. First one made me so dumb. I had to go back to an earlier save to undo. Yeah, I can imagine.
Think they'll notice if we jump the queue?
I can imagine. Are you're not named.
Another refugee? All right, step forward. Just a moment.
I'm not a
Allowing
refugee.
anyone into Matriarch's mercy unprocessed
Almost.
will upset the
Let's go.
precarious ratio of refugees to
Almost to the weekend.
Should have an opportunity for placement in approximately 7.85 days, presuming no unforeseen alterations.
You wipe your nose. I can wait, but I might get these other people sick.
Oh, no, we can't allow that. You'd best go and see our doctor at once. Just keep your distance from others. Our calculations do not afford many sick refugees. Welcome to Matriarch's Mercy. Rule number 1, no crowding. Rule number 2, avoid the exclusion zone. Our seer has predicted non-specific imminent danger.
Uh-huh. Oh, see, I need to get some of these perks. What is the exclusion zone?
I thought the name was self-explanatory. Our seer predicted that a corner of the encampment is in terrible danger. Danger from what or when? Unclear. Stay away from it, and in all probability, you won't have to find out.
But I want to find out. You take your predictions seriously.
Our predictions spring from the universal equation, the very numbers that guide the stars. Only a fool ignores probability, and we don't suffer fools around these parts.
Rooster, I'm on my way. That sounds amazing. I was tempted to get some pizza yesterday. I decided not to. Let's see, we got Brown up. Let's go ahead and get him.
SMS received.
Going. Great. I thought the refugee encampments were supposed to be safe.
Safety and probability are incompatible. Eventually, nowhere will be safe.
Chuck E. Cheese mention. Sometimes those places are the best places to eat pizza, you know what I mean? Is there a rule number 3?
Not at present, but according to our predictions, the creation of a third rule is likely, if not inevitable. That's enough questions. Keep the line moving. You
Okay,
need
boss.
anything, talk to Seer Wiley. He's in the
Okay.
lift building, straight through the settlement.
Alright, fair enough. I want to shoot more things though. I want to level up. I need levels. That's feeling.
I can't recall the last time this region was silent.
Your name?
I swear, it's nigh on impossible to find decent animal remains in these parts.
Oh, I thought this was going to be like a Billy Mouth bass. Sad.
Can't get that Auntie's Choice jingle out of my head. Hey, if I start humming it, you do what you gotta. Anyway, need something, Commander?
Okay.
Thus, if we compare... And then we solve for the... apologies. Just catching up on a research assignment between queries. Yes, Did you need something?
For his birthday, so now every other day is Chuck E. Cheese Pizza Day. Oh, that's awesome, Zig. I feel like everyone does memberships now. That's like the way that they get their money. I feel like. SMS received. You usually perform advanced calculations in the midst of a busy settlement?
Typically, no. And it has been somewhat challenging focusing my concentration. The abbot felt a scientician operating in a conspicuous spot in the thoroughfare might be useful. An illustrative way for our guests to see how we operate. To show how the Crabble patties are made, as it were. That is, if the meat preparation involved a 90-step rate formula and a conflux of polynomial equations.
So as passengers can watch you
I am
do
also
math.
on hand to answer queries by providing data supporting our actions. Though perhaps due to my central location, 89.74% of the time, I am simply asked for directions.
I bet the other 10.26% of the time they're asking if they can use the space.
I am sure they bear any inconveniences with grace and dignity. I mean, the statistical jump correlated to residents within Matriarch's Mercy has some pretty compelling numbers. According to data, life inside shows a notable uptick in key relevant quality of life factors. Longevity, access to medicine, potable water. Life outside sees increased risk of starvation, inclement weather, and hostile xenofauna. Yes, indeed. Numbers are really against you out there.
Most people need more than medicine and water to be happy.
We have diverted internal resources to better meet demand in key areas. And I'm pleased to say that's led to a statistically significant 2.7% increase in refugee satisfaction. But if my data remains unconvincing, I suggest you inquire with Provisioner Plotnik inside the lift building. Simply tell her Archivist Widmark approves brief use of her time.
Okay.
Then back to it I shall get.
Good job, dude. You have anything good? No. Oh, there's a
My soup is nutritionally calculated to sustain all bodily functions.
But you're not a real vendor. Sad.
Oh, try not to get too close. My sinuses are stuffed up, my ears are backed up, and my guts are gurgling. I could burst at any moment. Every fluid from every orifice. So keep your distance.
Have you considered quarantining for the sake of public health?
You want me to keep sickness to myself? Is that it? Well, I refuse to give in to
No worries,
shame
Zig.
and
Thank you for
fear.
being here.
I've gotten sick at least a dozen times since we set up camp. Why, last week alone, I caught hack lung, sprat tongue,
Yes.
skinny teeth,
Yes, I
and a
am.
rare
It's pretty
case
good.
of mortified skull emergence. Figured I might as well get used to being sick. So I'm practicing for my next disease.
The story
It's gonna be a nasty one.
The story is good. The voice acting is good. The skill we were just talking about the skill system. I don't think it's as good as it was in part 1. I think they changed it a little too much, but my opinion. What do you make of the situation around camp?
I think it's downright awful what's happened to these fine folks. But me especially. Sickness, malnutrition, spontaneous genetic disorders, it never ends. You too.
Leave.
Trust me, you don't want to catch this. Neither do I, for that matter.
Well. Okay. Anybody else? Oh, okay, that's you.
How long are we meant to stay here?
Ask the order. I'm not in the prediction business.
How long are we meant to stay here? How long are we meant to stay here?
Ask the order. I'm not in the prediction
Hey,
business.
you look fancy. Can't talk to you. Okay. Rude. What's up?
Broke my nose last. I banged him up real good for you, didn't I?
Map other.
I won you one, right? Matters settled.
The void you did. Barely connected. You're thinking of 2-3 scraps ago. You've been mostly unconscious a while now.
I have no idea what either of you are talking
You
about.
want to talk to Boss Tilda? She's the brains in this. What does she call it? Oh yeah, quasi-illicit shenanigan.
Doesn't
Shenanigan.
like to look at us when we're all banged up. Said my face turned her off Borscht loaf.
Anyhow, head down the hill along the fence. Tell her Mapother and Mudge sent you.
All right. Cool.
Ow.
We shoot on sight.
Word to wise, don't accept anything here that's given for free. You'll pay, one way or another.
Uh-huh. I think that's the person.
You got business? No? Move on.
Let's see. I helped an agent of yours in Fairfield. She promised I would find friends in Sub
You
Rosa.
the fixer lent your aid to Agent Galloway?
I am.
Don't suppose you got that crawling hibiscus she promised to sneak me, huh? Forget it. You can come in.
You look pretty cool. Really? Okay.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
You're the one that aided us in availing Sub Rosa of a rather large shipment of Spectrum vodka, yes?
Yes.
Agent Galloway is slightly less trustful than most feral canids, so winning her over speaks volumes of your character. Consequently, I'm pleased to present you purchase access to my fine wares. It's fortunate you're no stranger to contraband.
Where does it stand on the war?
We stand that we'd like to make a good ton of bits on the war, and maybe
Sure.
expand our reach in the process. Beyond that, I'm not supposed to comment. But Sub Rosa consists primarily of ex-Auntie's Choice and ex-Protectorate personnel.
So right in the middle.
We've still
I
got
see.
folks we care about out there. Complicates some of
Why
our
are you
feelings on the fight.
operating out of a refugee camp?
It's superb cover and a consistent market.
True that.
Refugees are in need of all sorts of supplies that the Order cannot provide, and Sub Rosa delivers at only a reasonable markup. Myself, I enjoy the thrills of the environ. Will the Order attempt to drive me out? Will Matriarch's mercy be shelled? Shall I run out of new cereals? Oh, thrilling!
Agree. Living by the blade of chance gives everything a certain zest.
Well put. So long as that zest isn't the taste of blood. Idle browsers will be escorted from the premises.
Fair enough. Let's see. Adaptive engineering. Incoming damage. How much are these? 1,700. Plasma beam caster shock barrel. Cool. Awesome. All right. Take those keys. Cutthroat. Okay.
Greetings. What can I help you with?
Hi, Tilda.
Let me guess. One of your co-occupants is always hanging up his or her britches in your corner of the yurt. Am I
Maybe.
right? Or you're dealing with more of a stay off my palate or that's my air you're breathing sort of thing. Hmm?
They sent me.
Really?
Yeah.
Like they strung a few words together in a row and it all made sense? That's a marked improvement on earlier. Guessing they left out a bunch, though. Here in Matriarch's Mercy, if you're not a member of the Order, you're probably living close to somebody else. In some cases, sleeping on top of them. Sort of thing tends to cause friction between neighbors. Would lead to fights, but nobody here wants trouble with the Order. So they hire our hooligans to battle by proxy.
Oh, that's actually interesting.
Half the time, people shy away at the first sight of blood. The other, that's what they're there for. We say whoever wins the fight wins the argument. But frankly, it's never anything of consequence, like, okay, hurrah! This guy gets back his mangy button. Now, how can I help you exactly?
I wanted to ask you about the situation, Kim, but you answered me.
Ugh, A tourist. Well, clear out then, huh? Can't have you scaring off real customers. I got a bunch of yeggs, 2 pugilists, and a sick canid to feed.
Great. Well, that was interesting. All right.
Look, your nose was just a stand-in for one.
Where do we go now?
To be fair, there's a lot of people that do.
Anywhere. Not on the basis of some half-baked prediction. This so-called exclusion zone is where we stake our claim. Stand with me in defense of freedom.
I was gonna say people with keyboard muscles sound like the people we just talked about.
Except for the fact that you ain't yelling and trying to eat me. I'd have pegged you as some sort of prosperous scrapper by the rough look you got about you. You do got a certain feral look in your eye, though. Okay. I give up. Tell me.
I'm a prosperous scrapper is close enough.
You can give me more than that.
I don't believe in fate. I make my own luck.
Odd statement to lead with, but suppose very telling. Admittedly, I too hold little truck with predestination. May Huffstutler, formerly Auntie's Choice, Department of Invasive Marketing. Now, the voice of the displaced. That's what those in the order call me, leastways. An unofficial sobriquet, likely meant as a petulant slight. On
Fancy
account
words.
I object. Louder. More often than the rest. Those of us ended up here have very little except needs. I turn those into demands for reasons of clarity and import.
A helpful troublemaker is a noble calling.
Though, admittedly, it's a difficult way to make friends. The Order's not exactly fond of me. Rabble-rousing doesn't align with their vision of a perfect universe.
You think?
Happy as I am to make your acquaintance, I'm busy staking our claim over the exclusion zone, so if you'll excuse me.
What was that you mentioned about the exclusion zone?
The exclusion zone. The Order has decided to keep us out thanks to some nebulous prediction of disaster. Screw their predictions. We have people displaced by war and disaster in sore need of space. There's plenty of room to house them.
I kind of want to say this. Maybe you should respect the rules of the people looking after you.
People are cramped, injured, sick. The Order needs to do more than command. They need to listen. I honestly don't give the slightest whit about the Order's idea of math or whatever calculation tells them that a catastrophe may or may not occur. I couldn't get anywhere with Administrant Agarwal, but maybe you'll have better luck.
Being former Auntie's Choice, you'll understand if I ask about a reward. I'll just give it a try.
Thanks, stranger.
It's alright.
Maybe fate's on our side for a change. You can find Agarwal in the lift building. Probably formulating another equation to get on my nerves.
Great.
What happened to this place? Law. Matriarch's mercy is no safer.
Alright, so... SMS received. What is this? Like you found stated that piece of... Oh. Okay. Squeeze them for all they're worth.
Look on the bright side.
Look, I try to be nice, okay? Alright. Let's see. See if we can do
What
this
is
real
it?
quick.
I have 15 seconds of allotted time for non-specific discourse, so choose your words with expediency. Oh, don't tell me. You're here on behalf of the voice of the displaced, aren't you?
May whatever said I should speak with you.
May, is it? You're on a first-name basis already?
Yeah.
This is about the exclusion zone, correct?
Wants to resell our people.
Or that it only that simple, but she ignores essential variables of the equation. You see, the seer predicted that a calamity would befall the exclusion zone, warning that the barrier must not be crossed. But the ever-disruptive voice of the displaced is dead set on occupying the exclusion zone anyway, laughing in the face of certain peril.
She seems ready to accept the responsibility for her actions.
Tell me, which of us has the title of administrant before their name? The responsibility is mine, as are the consequences. The seer has augured death for anyone who enters the exclusion zone. Yes, you heard me right. Death. Furthermore, and I quote, an outside mediator, having earned the confidence of both sides, has a high likelihood of clearing up an ongoing dispute. And now the voice has involved you. How auspicious.
If you listen
Perhaps
to
you are
both
the outside mediator who was foretold.
If you believe both sides will listen, I'm in.
I believe only in the cold, inconvenient mathematics of the cosmos.
Fair enough.
This will work. It must work. The first step is to familiarize yourself with every angle of the dispute. Talk to the people of Matriarch's Mercy. The displaced want the exclusion zone. We want it kept off limits. We can't both be right. With your seasoned perspective, perhaps the voice of the displaced will learn to listen. Any questions before you get started?
What can you tell me about?
I can tell you she's a rabble-rouser of the highest order.
Uh-huh.
Still, she cleaves to her principles. That's something. You can find her outside, among her people, stubbornly defying an order barricade.
I know
but
that.
You already knew that.
Yes. Earlier you told me, said something about foretold. How does that work?
Novice Seer Vicarage should have ample time to illuminate you on the Order's forecast modeling methods. He's just down the room from here.
I wonder... That's not going to be the same guy from part 1, I don't think. So if I learned about everyone's concerns, resolve this dispute?
According to predictions, yes. Or at least, my interpretation of them. I am reasonably certain. More than usual, in fact. Many people around camp support or object to our methods. Speak to them. Form your own opinion. And when you are ready, we will decide the fate of the exclusion zone.
Didn't I already speak to everybody? Oh, am I supposed to speak to these guys? Oh, okay. Alright, let's do it.
1,068.5 pardons, but my attention is presently 99.81% occupied, coordinating provisions and supplies for the displaced.
Widmark suggested I speak to you about your
Well,
work.
If the archivist said so, I suppose I can factor out a moment. As the assigned provisioner, I am responsible for coordinating the requisition and distribution of comestibles, medicinals, and miscellaneous vital supplies. The overwhelming majority of my time is dedicated to this, leaving only moments to see to the Order's needs in the settlement. But it is an effort I undertake with great relish. You may not have noticed, but the refugees do not want for food or medicine.
Sorry to say, but the displaced may not have noticed either.
With the great disruption that has occurred to their lives, one could hardly blame them. That they are fed and remain healthy is sufficient for me.
But you seem happy about
The
it.
Order of the Ascendant is dedicated to the ascension of humanity. Our ultimate goal may not be reached in our lifetime. If I can help others in need today, I shall do so to the appreciate you respecting my time.
Well, let's see what you got for
You may
wares.
peruse to your heart's content, but do so speedily for my sake.
Speedily, huh? Movement is no longer drained. Oh, okay, so there's something. Okay, so maybe we're starting to finally get to, like, perks within things. Plasma pistol could be fun. I don't know if I have plasma charges. Huh. Some good stuff. Some good stuff indeed.
Scienticians around the settlement inform me you've made some inquiries. Good, good. Well then, if you...
Alright, sorry, I didn't mean to actually talk to you.
By the law. Oh, thank the architect you're finally here. I've scarcely breathed while hoping you'd come. I am
Trade
in
now,
desperate
talk
need of your
later.
help.
I'm in desperate need of medical attention.
I can tend to your injuries, provided you have the bits to compensate me for my time. And many thanks.
There you go.
Now, hold still. You might experience some momentary discomfort.
It'd be funny if your
Right
character
as
actually
rain.
said, ow.
Now, Will there be anything else? As a doctor, I'm appalled. We don't have enough beds or private quarters to separate people, so sickness is blazing an unhappy trail through the refugees. Of course, the Order keeps us well supplied with meds, but things will get worse as long as we're overcrowded. Yes, I can treat sickness as it arises. It would be leagues better to prevent it entirely. That means space to spread out.
Anything I can do?
Since you asked, you can run this medicine to Horst Lambing. Just don't shake the man's hand. He has a habit of coughing into his palm when he covers it at all.
Okay. You desperately need my help with something else?
You see, the Seers are members of the Order who labor over the universal equation. Even in its unfinished state, the equation gives them the means to predict the future.
Okay.
Recently, I had a rare opportunity to ask the Seer for guidance. He told me that a dashing outsider would answer my prayers. I feared the prediction was a fluke, but here you are, a dashing outsider standing before me.
How is that possible?
Strictly speaking, it isn't.
What's up, Matt?
Not yet. But the math is very, very, very good at predicting what is probably most likely extremely possible. In theory. Within a margin of error. Anyway, that is the Seer's business. My business is the health and welfare of this camp.
I'm intrigued. Tell me more.
Where to begin? There are so many sick and wounded in Matriarch's Mercy, and I have but 2 imperfect hands. I am but a humble general practitioner. What I really need are specialists, and the Seer predicted an outsider would find them.
I think you can help, Inez?
Might have time to patch up 1 or 2 patients before we head out. I used to be a combat medic. A good one, too.
You also strike me as someone on the go. I need committed medical employees, not a freelancer. The Seer gave me a datapad with explicit instructions that I not read it, for my intervention could only throw probability into disarray. Now, take the datapad, with my thanks. How can I be of service? Since you aren't a refugee, I hope you understand that I cannot offer my goods free of charge, but my prices are fair.
Sure. What we got? Ooh, that's not bad, but that's expensive. Since oh wait, plus 10 poisoning? Oh, it's a recipe. Huh. Maybe. Alright, so I think we're supposed to talk to...
The universe does not orient itself toward fairness. But it's my firm belief humanity can do better.
All evidence to the contrary.
I've got your numeral. Keep moving.
Hello. Farewell. Thank you for this officially compact conversating unless you're prepared to cite your sources.
Let's see.
I pleasantly anticipated this exact moment. My personalized order prediction and weekly prognostics report both mentioned encountering an unforeseen factor about now. I suppose that designation doesn't wholly apply to you, though, does it? Predicting future events is an imprecise science. Currently, that is. Well, then. I read that you'd have questions about our predictive methods, correct?
I expect more than a... Oh, okay. Let's see. How does the Order predict the future?
We utilize a mix of proprietary research methods to gather as complete a data set as possible, and advanced calculations using well-honed models to effectuate it. None of us predict events with complete accuracy or absolute detail. We'd need to solve the universal equation to do that. Fortunately, we're all working very hard on that problem. The Department of Predictive Analysis provide weekly prognostics reports and personalized order predictions to help steer our followers' paths.
Your little department does, what now?
The Department of Predictive Analysis is mainly populated by seers like myself, who represent the Order's most talented mathematicians. After years of study, some can predict events a few seconds or minutes into the future with reasonable precision. Others can estimate with up to 71.1% accuracy several months out. Of course, predictions have grown more difficult with the loss of the archive. But I am not to speak of that with an outsider.
How does the weekly prognosticated reports and personalized order predictions differ?
The former are generalized forecasts for groups or settlements. The latter are more specialized to individuals and take far more time to calculate. Usually some are handled by one of the more senior seers in a region. But with Seer Wiley's days taken up advising the abbots and other things, this responsibility falls to me. Regrettably, I have built up a bit of a sizable backlog.
Can you tell me anything about the situation in the settlement?
Matriarch's Mercy is brimming beyond capacity with those cast out by war. But we of the Order rise to every challenge and continually strive to better our guests' existence. Why, I, for instance, have availed my predictive methods to our refugee neighbors in the area.
Can't understand why I'm not seeing them here in droves.
I share the very same surprise. Engagement is admittedly rather low, but at least one member of the camp reports he has benefited from them greatly.
One person?
One of our recent guests, Rollo Nast, has received multiple personalized order predictions. I believe he could speak to the effectiveness of our ways firsthand. If my own humble assertions are not enough, I trust his attestations would convince you. And perhaps other members of the Displaced as well. True, my situation does lack a certain refinement. Regrettably, this is Matriarch's Mercy. We all must do the... Well, I do believe you're needed elsewhere. Farewell.
Hey, who else am I supposed to talk to on this? Doctors Inside Borders, love it. Anyone up here? No. Oh dear. All right, I think we're. Oh no, we're not ready to talk to them. So we want to talk to the voice again, I guess.
Matriarch's Mercy is no safer than the trenches.
Look on the bright side.
Oh, somebody up here?
The worst is behind us.
Oh.
Rollo. Hi, Rollo.
Hello. You weren't mentioned in my latest personalized order projection. I mean, prediction. Granted, I mostly skim the parts what don't cover probabilistic dangers, so perhaps you were alluded to in some, you know, roundabout fashion.
Maybe.
Suppose that means you're not a threat. So that's good, right? Yeah, I reckon that's good.
You had a good experience with the order prediction?
Say, I try not to make any big plans until I consult my latest POP. First time I got a POP, it was on a lark. It said, Rollo Nast, our seer has predicted you must wear a helmet today. I borrowed one. As a laugh, everybody ribbed me about it. Just after lunch, wind picked up on the cliff above and dropped a mock apple 152 meters straight down onto my head. Fortunately, I still had that brain case on.
Could be just coincidence, couldn't it?
Sure, but I've had 9 POPs so far, and at least 3 times something similar happened. Avoided drowning in a culvert, sidestepped my mantisaur allergy. Forget the other. Things like that just illustrate the fragile nature of human existence, especially here in Golden Ridge.
Sure.
My co-occupant Ike had a POP done, had told him avoid liquids for 48 hours. He ignored it. Later got drunk, passed out, drowned face first in a puddle of water.
So you would say that Order's predictions have helped you?
You did catch the part I said they'd save my life, right? I think alive is a notable improvement on dead. That's something you can take to the bank, you know?
Maybe.
Figuratively speaking. I don't know why the other Displaced have been so slow to take to them. But I'm not complaining too loud. Waited for my latest POPs long enough already.
Okay. Somebody else. Hold on, the wife is coming in. One sec. All right, we're back. So who are we talking to next? we done? Can we talk to you now? I feel like there's somebody else I'm supposed to talk to. Region? I don't see anyone else. Alright, let's see if we can talk to her now. Thank you, Scarlett. I appreciate you. I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. Just go save over this one.
The duties of an administrator never end.
Misgivings aside, how you think?
Besides what I've already told you, to put it gently, disorganized, which is irregular for a group that prides itself on mathematical acumen. But with effort, patience, and collaboration, I am confident that Matriarch's Mercy will soon be a haven for the displaced.
All right.
Good. Check in with me once you've made significant progress. As with probability, there is an art to mediation, and it requires a well-rounded perspective.
Golf, you say? That sounds cool. Who am I supposed to talk to? Breakdown. Junk. Beautiful. Crafting. I am making... There it is. This. Dang it. I need more, chat. I need more. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, vendors. These are all just...
SMS received.
Mods, except for that. How much is this? It was a lot of fun. Oh, that's awesome. I love that you had fun. You have a bunch of trauma kits as well, huh? Let's see, MagTech. Grab that ammo. So there's more people I'm supposed to talk to.
The Protectorate have only been told a watered-down revision of Order philosophy.
Oh, bounties. Great. Oh, I need a little bit more engineering.
Watch yourself if you intend to nose around that collapsed ramshackle. I swear, refugee settlements aren't what they used to be.
My health was never in question, but anyone inside must have been gravely injured.
Duarte, he's former aunties like me. He was underneath for a few hours. Or, no, that was before. This time it was Rollo Nast? No. Gert Valkenburg. Happens a lot. People here need more room to breathe. Can't build in the walkways, can't set up in the exclusion zone. So they build up. Best they can, at least. Don't have proper building material or nothing. They just make do. After a while, the stacked up little huts they jury-rigged come tumbling down.
Golf with friends is pretty good, yeah.
Oh, you put that together, did you? Here, I thought I was being subtle. Yeah, people keep at it. What else choice they have? Order won't listen. Maybe if we interspersed our requests with numbers, they'd pay attention. Seems like all they care about sometimes. They're doing something, which is better than nothing, but not by much.
Okay, fair enough. That's all stealing. Oh.
Violence and hostility.
Every scientist yearns to visit Earth on a distance.
Oh god, I almost got stuck. It's not crossplay. Oh, they're coming out with another one? Nice. Kind of silly they don't make games that are crossplay.
You don't even know multivariable calculus.
Just trying to cheer you up.
SMS received.
How's that stealing? It's not really even in the encampment. Oh, I want it. I want it, chat. Oh, that's not though. Oh, maybe the person's over here. Or not. Wait, what? Oh, this is the voice of the displaced, okay.
I suppose I can give you the time of day. Vexing. We're at the mercy of the Order, and the Order is at the mercy of their predictions. Not to insult our gracious hosts, but these people don't wipe themselves unless an equation...
That's fair. I would just say this about the crossplay. I mean, obviously, it takes resources to put it into a game, so...
Law. Wait, where do we go now? Another refugee camp? Another colony?
I predict, with an 8.23 margin of error, that our situation will improve in time. The Protectorate
with the predictions.
Okay, so maybe it's upstairs?
SMS received.
There's like nobody else here to talk to, right? I feel like I've spoken to everybody.
I have too much on my mind.
Acquired info not found. How is it not found? Maybe I'm supposed to go look around more. Nothing up here. I feel very stupid right now. Like, I feel like I'm supposed to talk to somebody else. Can't talk to the vending machines.
SMS received.
Try to set up a day? Noise. Huh.
My time is yours. Farewell.
Are we good now? I don't think so.
I hope you bring me good tidings.
Can't. Okay, let's I don't know.
Is a self-centered derivative.
Oh,
Apologies,
talk to you.
outsider. As a vicar, I am usually tasked with guiding non-order lay people, such as yourself. Lately, the abbot has tasked me with the education of the refugees in our care. You are, of course, free to stay to be enlightened by my lecture, but I don't need an abacus to predict your path lies elsewhere.
What happens if I promise not to take too much time?
Well, if it's in the displaced's best interests, I imagine I can find a moment.
What's the situation?
Yes, I reckon I do have my ear to the
Reckon.
grimy dirt floor of
I
Matriarch's
reckon.
Mercy. I hear what common lay people are saying, and the wide array of bodily noises they make. Suppose I, more than any other member of the Order here, connect with non-scienticians. I've begun daily lectures, including practical advice on efficiently planning their days. I frequently launch into extended orations on everyone's favorite topic, math, and meticulously expatiate on our sex origins in the most rigorously pedantic detail.
That's how you've been helping the displaced?
As I'm sure you've read in recent dissertations doing the rounds, education has proven to have a 13.7% increase in overall quality of life. I am single-handedly making a difference here, with constructive pointers on efficient scheduling, lessons on order history, plus some mathematics for a little added razzle-dazzle.
Constitutes practical advice.
Perhaps some other time we can debate the theoretical complexities involved. Whew, but I fear I must get back to my duties. These laypersons won't enlighten themselves.
Alright.
Welcome.
Okay, we have to just resolve this situation. Huh. I say just let them go wherever
My
they
time
want.
is yours. For now. Exemplary. Our scienticians reported they were most impressed with the thoroughness of your inquiry. The displaced must deeply appreciate your careful consideration. And me, by proxy,
I feel like they're gonna die if we let them go, but
industrious facilitator. Go speak with the voice of the displaced. I will meet you there shortly, and finally, we can bring this to a close.
Great. Okay.
Where do we go now? Another refugee camp? Another colony?
I predict. Oh. Administrator Agarwal.
Yes.
Here to finally hash this out, are you? Thought this day would never come.
I'm terrible
Yes,
at golf
well,
with friends
our
as well.
esteemed outsider here has agreed to thoroughly appraise our situation, in the hope that we may finally close the book on the exclusion zone once and for all.
They say you asked around. Listen to folks. That's a good start, at least.
I'm ready to begin if you are.
Speaking as a representative of the Order, we will abide by the Mediator's decision if you do the same.
Agreed.
Mediator, I leave the fate of the exclusion zone in your capable hands.
I would like to discuss what I found out about the Order side.
Speak on then.
This taught me a bit about the Order's predictions and their usefulness.
Did he also happen to mention they were needlessly oblique and vague?
Said they weren't always complete, but he was too scared to ignore them.
But our predictions are given to inform and protect, not to frighten. Forgive me. I do not mean to disrupt.
About her support for this
You mean
place.
that missionary type who's always talking at everybody instead of to them?
She values education, but I find her methods questionable. She means well, complex mathematics can be useful, even to the displaced, I think.
Mathematics is the hidden language of the universe.
I'm trying to stay
which
in the
unites
middle.
Us all. The closer we come to understanding it, the closer we come to true understanding.
I haven't heard that much sugarcoating outside of an Auntie's suppository ad. But fine. Whatever you say.
Provisioner, whatever her name is, informed me that about the effects of
You actually
Order
got the
effort.
provisioner to give you the time of day. Huh.
Ah, yes. I sometimes forget Provisioner Plotnik is also assigned to minding the displaced's needs. Her role is largely proactive, while mine is reactive.
It's true. She doesn't.
If the provisioner's booked up, I say redeploy another egghead at the matter.
It's less of an issue of personnel as it is of safety.
Okay.
Contrary to your assumptions, we do care about your collective and individual well-being.
I'm all ears, mediator.
You heard this business about the Sub Rosa altercations?
The what now?
When grievances between the displaced approach fisticuffs, we hire Sub Rosa hooligans to duke things out for us.
That is unquantifiably absurd. And I don't see how moving into the exclusion zone will help.
Overcrowding leads to frustration. Minor issues get amplified into unproductive ways.
Unproductive is one thing. Paid Donnybrooks with surrogate fighters is... well, I'm at a loss for an applicative metaphor to describe it.
About a health situation.
I understand he is rather short-handed.
Yeah. Someone should get right on that, huh? Anyhow, what was the good doctor's diagnosis?
He has the meds to treat the sickness, but can't cure overcrowding.
At Auntie's choice, we'd view this from a lens of how sickness undercuts productivity.
That is indeed unfortunate, but the dangers predicted for the exclusion zone may outweigh these concerns.
I found evidence of a
Collapsed.
collapsed structure.
But we built Matriarch's Mercy to optimize comfort and safety.
I'm guessing you're saying this wasn't an official structure, more of a hastily assembled, precariously built shanty.
These huts come crashing down.
People are struggling to make do with what they have. If we had the exclusion zone, this wouldn't be a problem.
I'm aghast these structures weren't built following established order construction guidelines.
Mm.
By my calculations, you've explored this topic from every conceivable angle. Admirable work, Mediator. I suspect that your sympathies lie with the displaced. Unfortunate if true, but I leave the decision in your capable hands.
I have no decision. I have no business making a life decision. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the displaced. Like I said, they're probably gonna go into the exclusion zone and die, but
Well, if this is the fate that was augured, then I will not complain. Though it goes against my very nature. Please, be safe. That's all I ask.
Not to worry, Administrant. The exclusion zone is our problem now. Here. You stay out of trouble.
I've acquired a
We'll try and
burst
do the same.
SMG. Awesome. I mean, I have my SMG that I like better, but unless this one take different ammo. Nope, short rounds. All right, cool. All right, we're gonna call it there, YouTube. If you've enjoyed this episode, go ahead and give it a like. If you're new to the channel and you want to help us grow, you can do it for free by smashing that sub button. Stay awesome, stay safe, YouTube. Talk to you later. Bye.